Oh, how?
Kingdom Hearts! Fill me with
Quick, hide the snacks! It's a raid! New cousin! New cousin!
Kingdom Hearts! Fill me with 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 Kingdom Hearts!
Hey
Fill
Splasher.
me with
Splasher. Megaboss_board just rang the Discord doorbell.
Kingdom Hearts! Fill me with 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 Kingdom Hearts! Fill me with
Someone is gathering light and granting advantage. Someone is gathering light and granting advantage.
Hello? Wait, there we go. We got the Discord. Hello?
Oh.
Wait, your Fugi's on visible. So
Oh, marble sculpture of a frog.
Oh, that's invisible. Hello, everybody. We're starting out strong with my OBS, saying that it's crashed, which is why music suddenly stopped and Redeem stopped working. I mean, I could...
It's all come
Oh,
to
no.
a screeching halt. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm sorry about that thing I said.
No, don't be. And that, I mean, that really sucks. I'm wondering, can I just, like, real quick, at least to get the music back?
Kingdom Hearts,
Oh, hey, Kingdom Hearts back.
fill me
Okay, good.
with come.
I just love if the music returned to us. Is that so much to ask? Yes, it is, apparently.
Well, chat, if it makes you feel any better, I can hear the music. And it's lovely. It's perfectly fitting of the situation. It's Kingdom Hearts. It's great.
It's really beautiful.
Oh my god, why does the GM have two advantages?
Uh-oh. I don't know what to do about that, is the thing, other than restarting stream, which... I mean... Huh.
If it helps you feel any better, my last
Someone is gathering light
two
and
streams
granting
have involved
advantage.
rebooting OBS at least 3 times each.
Fair.
Don't worry, Lazuli, I got you. Now it's a promised beginning from Project Astadi, the Light album. There's some bells. It's starting off kind of low because it's the very beginning of the track. Oh, there's some snare coming in.
Now, hang on.
Oh, some moody strings.
I might have a solution.
Hmm?
Let's see if this works.
Someone is gathering light and granting advantage.
So, okay, so now I'm just slapping everything through desktop audio, which includes you guys.
Oh.
So chat, let me know if this is fine. Anyway. Hello, everybody. Thank you for the raid, Lazuli. Let's fucking go. That's a lot of dice. Yeah, woo. I'm already so incredibly thrown by
Hey,
OBS.
Splasher. Aurasphere 001 just rang the Discord doorbell.
Aura, I'll get you in after the stream, I promise. Right now, I'm juggling so many things. I'm going nuts over here. I mean, let's start off by saying hello. Welcome to this Kingdom Hearts ttrpg one-shot. With me is the wonderful Saturday Night.
It's me.
And you.
Hello.
And we got a Dedupus. Hello?
Some audio.
Ah. I swear Dupe is here.
Oh, hello.
Yippee!
Sorry, my audio ducked right as you said.
Oh man. This is gonna be so scuffy.
It's gonna
And
be so good.
the tieflingFen.
If I don't respond, poke me.
Okay.
I think I heard my name. Hello.
Yes. That's a
Someone is
tieflingFen.
gathering light and granting advantage.
And Fen, how many, or not Fen, Renee, how many advantages have you been giving out? I swear I set it to a minimum of 3, or a maximum of 3 rather, but maybe I've, oh well. We have double dupe
Renee's
audio.
giving out 2.
we're hoping that that's not gonna be a constant issue. We are aware though. Oh, now my Fugi tag wanted to update. Cool.
We've done our very best to mitigate the dupe.
The dupe cannot be contained. Right. Oh, Senpai, you got it. Thank you. So each player has one, and I have two. Interesting. Now behold, as their
and
MP
players will have
bars.
one advantage, and the GM has two.
Behold, as their MP bars fill up. Yeah, woo. Fen did these little circles. Isn't it neat? I think it's neat. And I got two.
Flashy, you're a robot.
No, dude! Everything sucks here.
Oh no.
Oh. Beans. I mean, Chad, am I coming clear through to you guys?
Okay, that seemed to be evening out.
Is it getting better?
Seems clearer to me now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ha. It's gotta be one of these streams, huh? And Fugitek keeps... We're just
Fine,
gonna
we'll
try.
be
We
fine.
might have to reset from time to
Yeah.
time.
Welcome to our one-shot. That's probably going to be a two-shot.
Almost certainly. We're just gonna have some fun. Yeah, we gotta get all this stuff out at the start, yes. Assume anything here is more than a bunch of layered images, yeah. Correct. Not more of these cute fucks. Oh, dark sass. Mwah. Right. I suppose we start with...
Oh yes, Fugi.
Yeah. Right. To start us off, we're playing a system called Interstitial, which is a role-playing game based on the Powered by the Apocalypse game. But if you've played or watched Last Live play Monster of the Week, same basic engine. So in this game, all rolls are 2 6-sided dice and plus a stat. And then based on what you roll, good or bad shit happens. Yeah, woo. What's then a little special about Interstitial are things called links. Because each character makes a link to other characters based on either light, dark, mastery, or heart. And those links can be used for stuff, they can be spent. You might have to be required to roll one of your links. We'll see that as we play. And that's about the basics of the game. Did I miss anything, Fen? Oh no. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello. We got
I'm-
like maybe half of that.
I'm getting the occasional robo-splash.
Oh man. Why does this have to happen? Okay, just notify me if, like, I keep cutting out to you guys.
Cool.
Of course.
Been pretty consistent for the last little bit.
Right. I just went over the basics of the game, and then I did ask Fen if I missed anything, but I suppose, Fen, you wouldn't know if you didn't catch half of that.
But what I heard sounded good.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna wing it so incredibly much here, and yeah, we're just gonna be silly with it. None of the robos coming through stream, at least? Good. That's something. Yeah. Now, we are playing in... Oh man, Fugi keeps trying to update. Did I lose you guys again? On the Discord?
I
I
don't
mean,
think
I'm
so,
here.
actually.
I think I heard all of that.
Yeah.
Okay, good. The Fugi just keeps being silly. Huh. Whatever. We're just gonna keep rolling. Buh.
Like, stop the stream on Discord?
Oh yeah. You know, yeah.
I
That
know
might...
that we're listening to the music through that, but if it's just kind of like making the Fugi upset and like the Discord upset,
Is there
Yeah.
anything to reduce your computer doing double streams?
yep.
Yeah, good call.
My god, this theme is for my son.
And
It is.
unfortunately, you're not allowed to hear anymore. I'm so sorry.
No, I know.
And then Renee brings up a good point too. If the Fugis absolutely just keep dying, we can just use PNGs.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So, we're playing in definitely maybe not the Kingdom Hearts world, but you know, it's a multiverse. Maybe Sora's out there, we don't know. He's not here. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if y'all are ready for it, I'm just gonna do a little introduction scene, and then we introduce your characters.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hell yeah. So, there is a place on the world map that, for a while now, has been marked as an absolutely no-fly zone. If you've got a gummy ship and you can fly in between the worlds, on your Navi computer, you have a big, nice blob of a mysterious nothingness with the words, "Don't go here." In that place, those who know the history, there used to be a world called the Sunken Valley. Not much of its history survived, but all that's known is that there was some terrible catastrophe that resulted in both the sides of light and darkness abandoning that world and sealing it off. Now that seal might not have held as well as they hoped. And some people see a big flashing "Do not go here" as an invitation for adventure. We find ourselves aboard in the cockpit of a rattling, shields and alarms blaring, random lasers firing gummy ship flying through the void, with two boys scrambling over each other to help each other, or maybe hinder each other. It's not quite clear what's going on, but they're trying to make this gummy ship just a little more stable. Just a little more stable. And the destination on the console? The big old "Do not go here" area. Let's start with who... let me ask you, ttrpg, which one is currently in the pilot seat?
Rowan.
Then let's start with Rowan. Introduce your character.
So I'm playing Rowan. He is a Keyblade Master in training who is excitedly taking on new opportunities to prove to his master that he is worthy of visiting new worlds. And currently, our 21-year-old is fighting against the cockpit while laughing and not seeming too stressed out about it. He's like he just sort of seems to be enjoying this more than anything. And as he sort of looks over to his longtime friend and fellow Keyblade Master, he sort of reassures him and goes, "Look, it's fine. It's okay. I got this."
I think we then pan over to Ben, your character. Please introduce him.
I am playing Cooper, friend of Rowan and also Keyblade Master in training under the same master. And I am absolutely white-knuckling this and regretting helping Rowan with any of this plan. No, yeah, I'm sure you did make it seem like you knew how to fly this, is all.
Well, I mostly finished the Safety Town course. It's just, I don't know, this one's a different gummy ship to the one that I'm used to. It's because we haven't got big arms on this one. So, look, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't know that it's the arms that are the problem, but okay.
It's definitely the arms. It's all about, whoa there!
Perhaps this is a good time to introduce the main mechanic of the game, links. Now, I know y'all maybe already formed links to each other, Cooper and Rowan, before the game.
Mm-hmm.
But let's go through it for my benefit in chats. Mostly mine. What it means. So, when you meet someone for the first time, or make an emotional breakthrough with somebody you already know, you form a connection and make a link. And in the usually you'd have to roll to see how strong that link is, but in the beginning you just make it and decide what kind of link it is. So let me hear. What is Rowan's link to Cooper?
I think that, if it's okay, it's a heart locked.
Mm-hmm. So what that means is that, one, it's based on the heart stat, as it were, which is heart governs, or rather, let me just read this. These are the links made with those whose actions or attitudes lead you to introspection or the discovery of new things about yourself. And having it locked means that it's a powerful relationship that may stay even if you use the power from that link. Because normally you'd lose a link by using it, but when it's locked, it's got some staying power. Now, Cooper. What is Cooper's link to Rowan?
Great question. I was initially also thinking heart, but kind of looking at the descriptions, light seems more appropriate at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So light, these links are friendships.
And if we're allowing locking, I think that one would get locked.
Sure. I mean, why not? You're the main characters. Your links should be allowed to lock to each other, I feel like.
Yeah.
So these links are friendships and loves, and are generally positive. So, with that, your gummy ship is zooming through the space, gummy dimension, whatever it is, the in-between. Wonderful, weird colors are flying by, and for the most part, it's relatively smooth. I mean, it's as smooth sailing as, you know, a teenager's first drive without a parent or teacher next to them. Like, it's not necessarily wonderful, but you get it kind of under control. And it works out. And as you're getting closer to your destination, nothing appears in front of you. Something should appear there, right? Like, something's here, clearly. But there's just an absolute lack of anything. And then suddenly, you pass through almost what seems like a painting. And behind that painting, you see the forgotten world of Sunken Valley, which is what we're looking at here. You see this planet cracked in half with dark mist spewing out from its core, half of it covered in machines and steel and glass, and a little bit of the other half still green with forests and plants and little villages. Oh, not the bomb field. And as you go to consider how you're actually going to land this thing, something makes that choice for you. Suddenly, the gummy ship starts rattling much more than before. Some of the alarms that were on before were, you know, the usual, hey, maybe don't drive so fast kind of alarms, like, hey, change the oil. And now it's showing up with, like, hey, we're being, like, pulled in. Hello? Like, help? Like, what's happening? And
This didn't happen in Safety Town.
as, like, alarms are blaring and lights are blinking and like, the computer screens all over it just, like, printing out the words, do something, please? If you'd like, would be cool. What do Cooper and Rowan do?
Rowan's gonna look to Cooper and be like, you ever seen this warning before?
Rowan, I've never flown one of these.
What?
Too late.
You said you knew what you were doing.
I mean, you know, in theory, it's just kind of like the one that we had in the... Okay, whoa, hang on. Like, maybe if I push some buttons or, like, try and...
Suddenly the loudspeakers in there just start blaring out with an automated voice saying, "Warning, warning, crash imminent, brace for impact, we're going down, Captain, yahoo!" As you lose all control of the gummy ship and plummet towards the Sunken Valley.
For, like, just a moment, there are stars in Rowan's eyes when he's called Captain. Like...
Aww.
And then everything reality kind of hits him back again. And he's like, wait a minute, no. And like tries pulling as hard as he can on the steering wheel, like he's honking the horn and everything.
Yeah. Oh. And I think as you're plummeting, we switch scenes. On the outskirts of a forest where a little village dots in between the trees, there is a shack, maybe a house, maybe, I mean, certainly a structure of some sort.
It's been rebuilt to be shaped like a glove with a middle finger.
Oh, yes! Oh, let's go! There's this
And
big...
like,
Yes, please.
sorry, just sort of in not quite Shrek, but kind of Shrek territory. Instead of like "Beware of Ogre," there's a sign that says "Nobody beyond this point."
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Yeah. And as we close in, where would we find Sweets on a normal day?
Probably sitting idle, maybe sort of reading a book, but mostly just scowling.
And
like
that's...
maybe she's done a little bit of gardening.
Oh, she has a garden?
It's
Oh,
not
yes.
great.
But it was an attempt.
There wasn't a
Yeah, well, Cat, introduce Sweets.
So yeah, my character is Sweets. She is, as far as she remembers, she is the nobody of the chosen Keyblader of this world, who has existed as herself long enough to anyone who knows the extended lore, to regrow a heart and become herself, and thus can wield a Keyblade again, but doesn't. And has sort of, through the guilt of the fragments of memories of a past failure, has sort of just fallen to apathy. Like, maybe there are people occasionally who come to her for help, and they get pretty much a Shrek, yeah, no, fuck off. She's sort of the hermit on the edge of town.
Yeah.
Like, maybe people see her coming and going, but not very often. She spends most of her time just sort of holed up in her house, crafted after the shape of her own soul. Mostly just, if she has one cardinal wish, it's just to be left the fuck alone.
And, you know, like wishing upon the stars, it almost comes true. Except for, as she perhaps goes out, maybe just stretches her legs, looks up a bit, broods, whatever she does, there's a sound coming from the sky, a high-pitched whine, a sort of... And she looks up to see what looks like a weird assembly of, like, little plastic blocks, like very brightly colored. It's vaguely in the shape of a ship, and it's coming towards her house.
As she's trying to get a better view, she sort of puts her hands up to her one uncovered eye, then sort of telescopes out like a looking glass.
Of course.
And then, as it all comes into view, she doesn't say much, but maybe does mutter a, "Son of a bitch."
And the ship comes crashing down to Earth. I feel like let's start with Rowan and Cooper. What have you been trying? How have you been preparing for impact? How are you gonna avoid taking harm from this crash?
I think I've given up entirely in that there's anything that can be done about controlling the ship, and have been putting all of my efforts into attempting to, like, piece together how might I make just a really big shield bubble spell.
Aww.
And Rowan is very much like pressing every button, making the cup holder come in and out repeatedly.
We pushed that button a couple times because it's funny.
Yeah. And then only when it's like we can see the ground like imminently coming forward does he turn around and look to Cooper suddenly, and then like launch to try and grab him and like brace him from the fall.
Oh. So, I'd like, either, let's see. I'd love for y'all to make a move. Could be defend from harm, or if you have any of your special playbook moves that could help here. You're gonna have to make some sort of roll to avoid harm.
So my initial thought is that Oh, hold on. What are the actual effects of cast magic, though?
That's a great question.
While you're looking that up,
Let me see here.
would you count the ground as either a rival that gets a leg up on me, or someone who looks down on me?
I mean, can you convince me of either?
The ground.
Ah, you thought it was the ground, but it was me. Sorry, say that again?
I will try if Fen hasn't got anything better.
Alright.
Alright, so cast magic has a set of effects. None of them are explicitly defend yourself. So there is defend from harm. So I think I'm going to try to roll... I think I'm going to do defend from harm and just flavor it as I am trying to cast the shield bubble around us.
I mean, you could definitely also cast magic for it. I'd totally say that. Because, I mean, one of the options is just no unintended consequences. I don't know. You can use it if you want.
Yeah, okay, that's true. We're gonna try to cast some magic then.
Oh, exciting!
Right, so Cooper's
first roll.
Going to like reach out and like summon his Keyblade. I forget which Keyblade it is exactly that it's modeled after. It's like the Neverland one from Birth by Sleep. So it just looks like vines with like flowers on it. The teeth are like huge little oh, what are those little tiny the flowers in Animal Crossing when your town is perfect? It looks like one of them.
Oh, lilies. Right? No, Lily of the Valley?
It's those like little tiny
Are they called
kind of
Tinkerbells?
bell-shaped flowers.
Yeah, it's the bellflowers.
Are they called Tinkerbells?
They might be.
We know.
We know.
And so summons his Keyblade, and then just kind of I'm entirely blanking on how Sora actually casts magic and what that looks like at the minute. Whatever, we use the Keyblade, we do a swoosh about it, and attempt to make a magic bubble around us.
Hell yes. I mean, I'm pretty sure Sora doesn't do it like one specific way for everything. So it is really just like, yeah a swoosh and something happens.
A swoosh and something happens.
Now let's see what that something is. Oh, okay. So you get to pick. So what happened now, as you guys can see, we got a roll. Rolled 2d6, which added up to 10. 6 and a 4. Plus 1 from your mastery skill, or stat. That means you get to pick 3 of the effects. So, which do you pick? I think for the purposes of like a defensive bubble, let's say heals 1 harm is sort of the same as not taking 1 harm.
Right. Yeah, so heals 1 harm, as in we don't get hurt.
Yes.
Depending on how picky we're going to be, hits more than 1 entity to make sure that it's me and Rowan.
Good call.
And in general, I'm going to say has no unintended consequences insofar as this is only constructed to make sure we don't die on impact.
Yeah. Good call. I mean, the fact that no unintended consequences is there feels to me as the GM like you can be monkey's paw about this.
Oh, 100%.
Like, oh yes, you're protected and running out of air, and you can't get out of the bubble. But yeah, so, as you're crashing, Rowan lunges towards you, trying to protect you, and you pop this bubble up that protects you. And just moments before impact, what's Sweet doing? Sweet might be in the danger zone.
I think, with full expectation that this will fail, I think I'm going to use Dark Makes Me Stronger, and she's gonna do like sort of a Popeye pose, and like very briefly get like super muscular and try to very, very quickly construct a giant slingshot out of bits and pieces of her house that are lying around.
Yeah.
With the absolutely doomed to fail intent of just sort of slinging them back into space.
Hell yes. So the dark makes you stronger, just let you count as a small gang. What does that mean? I'm glad you asked. I have that right somewhere.
So when performing a feat of strength, I count as a small gang. So like maybe for comedic cartoon effect, it looks like there's like 3 of me.
Oh yeah.
All sort of hammering at once.
Yeah. You know when you got those like a character like Donald Duck is quickly building something, there'll be like 3 of him on screen. It's like that.
Exactly. Also, chat, if I've not been clear enough about it, she is absolutely a Toon Force rubber hose edge.
Oh yeah.
She's very stretchy. Doesn't really have elbows or knees, kind of thing.
Yeah, we do actually have some artwork.
I'd be remiss if I didn't.
What? Here we have Sweet. Oh, you can't see that well. Hang on. Let me expand ish. There we have Sweets. Let me just see if I can get you just a little bit of a better view. Like the entirety of Sweets. There we are. That's my girl! Yeah!
She... Yeah!
Hot Topic Rubber Hose Goddess! And then we have... Oh, whoops. And then we have Rowan. Little Rowan, look at this cutie.
My sweet baby boy.
Hate him.
It's wonderful. Just want to show off his kicks a little bit. There they are. Oh, watch out. Juno's coming for your gender, Rowan.
That's good because Rowan is gender fluid.
Yippee! And then we have Cooper! Little Cooper!
And there's the portrait of the most emotionally balanced character in the...
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe. Rowan can be poured into any gender cup. Yeah. Right, so you're trying to Popeye style fling it back. Let me bring that back. You do.
RoboSplash!
Oh no! I'll pause until it gets better.
Give her back Discord!
Ah ba ba ba. Hello. Tell me when it's get better.
I think it's get better.
It's
Yep.
get better.
Yippee! We got better. So you're performing a feat of strength. But how? Let's see. How would you feel? How would you feel about rolling defend from harm? Cat.
How would I feel about... Sorry, say again, what was the question? I'm so sorry.
How would you feel about rolling defend from harm to sort of get this slingshot working?
Me.
So in the sheet, I think I might have that just called defend.
Let me take a look. Oh yeah, it's just defend.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That was with advantage.
Wait, was that with advantage?
I like the idea that...
No,
Yeah,
you
that
rolled
was the
3
advantage I
ones?
No.
Oh my god. Look, this event was etched. It was going to happen.
Yeah,
If I may input some failure flavor,
absolutely.
she builds it in the entirely wrong place. Like, I like to think that she builds it impeccably, and it's just like sort of dusting her hands off, and then the ship just goes right past it.
Oh god. Yeah, what I'm imagining is, right,
Potentially
like,
into her house.
we're looking at you building this slingshot, like, in your garden, in front of your house, as this ship is coming crashing down. And then the slingshot is built. It's perfect. It's gonna catch the ship, send it right back out into space. It's gonna be perfect. You stand next to the slingshot, and then the ship crashes into your garden and you next to the slingshot. The slingshot is fine. But unfortunately,
Like, so I do take a harm here.
yes.
I
What?
like to think that after she's clawed herself out of the hole, then the slingshot maybe falls over on her and sort of hammers her back in like a nail.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. Oh, I've named the high-tech thing that lets me update your HP wrong. You're not Cooper. You're Sweets.
Don't you forget it!
Don't you forget it. Now that's Rowan. Wow, I've been really silly, huh? Hang on. Is it important? No. But it is for me. And Rowan. Alright. So you do take one harm. The ship crashes. From inside the ship, the experience is... The bubble was created maybe a little early. You get some time to be like, are we crashing? Oh no, are we crashing? Is it and then it happens. And there's just noise and fire and things and exploding and springing and the announcement system goes, please put on your seatbelt. And you like two hamsters in a hamster ball just kind of roll out of the wreckage a little bit. And as you do, you notice that, like a bug splattered on a windshield, this rubber hose, monochrome person is just stuck to your bubble and looking in. And that's how y'all meet.
She's very angry.
The first words out of Rowan's mouth is gonna be, like, while hugging really hard onto Cooper, just, you're right.
If you're asking me, no! No.
Oh, sorry about that. We for dropping in on you like that.
Release the spill! Release it!
The what?
The spill!
The what?
The pill! Get rid of it!
Dude, can you hear what she's saying? I can't hear.
I think I heard something about a spiel.
What's a spiel? Is that like a skeezy feel up?
God damn it!
What are you talking about? The spill! The spill!
Dude, maybe you should, like, release your spell so that we can hear her.
Oh yeah, that might help. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So does it just pop like a soap bubble?
Probably, yeah. Maybe even like a balloon popping, whatever.
Oh my god, balloon.
Oh no.
So she is definitely like paper flat and sort of like flutters to the ground for a second and then blows into her thumb to sort of pop back into shape. and then her head sort of turns into a steam whistle for a second. and she starts like rolling up her sleeves and maybe her fists get really big.
Rowan kind of like looks at her with a big cheesy grin, and like his hand behind his head, kind of like,
Yeah,
sorry
what the
about
hell are you
that.
smiling about?
Hi, sorry, our ship was out of
I
control.
have a sign, you know!
A sign?
Nobody beyond this point!
Did you see a sign, dude, or?
Like,
I think
close.
this would be a perfect time because I know it'll piss off Kat. I do have a Moogle companion who is going to just fly from off screen with the sign half broken.
Well, no, don't bring it here! Who the hell is this?
This is just great. Maybe she looks down the camera and goes, and just when I thought this day was gonna go all right.
Oh wow.
Who are you talking to? And like Rowan's like looking where Sweets is when she's talking into the camera, like, huh?
Huh?
Look, I'll be the one asking questions here. Why are you here? Why are you in my house? Are you going to fix my garden? I had plants probably about to grow soon. And now it's fucked.
Look, we took a wrong turn and our gummy ship just went haywire. So we didn't mean to drop in on you like this.
Oh, great. That makes it better. It's fixed.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Look, listen, and he like dusts himself off a little bit, and then strikes a heroic pose and goes, "We'll help you. We're Keyblade Masters in training."
There's
And,
no Keyblade Masters here. I don't know what that word means. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I think you'd best get back in your ship and fly the fuck home.
But you just said that you wanted help, and
You know what? I don't need any help from anyone that calls themselves whatever the fuck you just said. All right? Get out. Go on.
but I've not even shown you my.
I didn't ask.
I don't think our ship works anymore.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, truly excellent. What a fortuitous set of circumstances have fallen upon me this day.
Quick question for Fen.
Yes.
Do you need me to voice your companion?
If that is a thing you would like to take on, absolutely. I was imagining kind of just voiceless, annoying mascot character.
Oh,
but
hell yeah.
If you would like to imbue them with sentience, you are more than welcome.
Maybe it'll happen. Just wanted to know. At this point, I think we're about ready to make some more links, don't you think?
Ooh.
I think quite possibly.
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yes.
Also, chat, if it helps with the flavor, I, Cat, am going to curse freely, but if it enhances the experience, you can insert any number of loud cartoon sound effects over top of all the swears. You know, car horns, hooting, howler monkeys, that kind of thing.
Stock pottery smashing sound effect.
Absolutely.
But just like a Disney Mickey Mouse hand coming in from off screen going shh. Which looks horrific to people who are, not watching through a camera.
Maybe one of the swears materializes as a physical object, which she angrily throws off into the sunset.
But yeah, shall we start with sweet? What is your link to Rowan?
I am definitely gonna invite input because my initial thought would be dark for both of them because she's just furious to meet them. But I feel like there's an argument to be made for heart as well, but also I don't know, can links between characters change over time? Because if
Yes.
so, then they're absolutely dark to start with.
Yeah, they can change.
Cool. And like, since we're all the player characters, I assume I have reign to go ahead and just lock them down.
For sure. Oh,
Excellent.
wait. You used advantage on the defend from harm roll, right?
Yeah.
So let me just mark that as used. There we go. Truly a spectacular fail. Like 3 1s. That shouldn't happen.
No. Just my luck.
Oh, boinch.
Someone is gathering light
Oh.
and granting advantage.
Nico just granted you advantage, so no problem.
Ooh.
Hehe. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, and just so you know, chat, I've turned off the music because I think my poor computer couldn't handle it. So feel free to put on a little playlist of your own while you're listening to this. Or it was a combination of like it's a struggle for the computer and also getting the Discord audio proper. So we're raw dogging this one. Anyway, Rowan, what is your link to sweets?
I think, like with sweets, it's also going to be a heart link, because we really want to do good, and we do feel bad about crashing into their garden.
Oh,
So we're gonna try and make it up, and also we could probably, like, we're definitely introspective in that. Oops, we crashed, and I feel bad that this person is affected by us.
I like the idea that if the heart link has any sort of like physical, like a flash of light or something, even for just a moment, she tries and fails to like swat it away.
what's that? And then Cooper, what is your link to sweets?
I'm thinking with initial encounter the way it was, Dark Link.
Ooh.
She seems mean and didn't immediately like my Moogle. That's never happened.
Everybody likes
If
the
it helps,
Moogle.
kid, I like the Moogle the most of the three of you.
Oh, so also, is it Moogle-like, or is it just straight up a Moogle? And which kind of Moogle, actually?
So I was kind of picturing like the 14, 16 Moogles, like the real squish 'em marshmallow ones.
Oh, hell yeah.
But it could be more of a Kingdom Heartsy one, but I don't think they're actually a Moogle. I think that's kind of just the
Oh, boy.
form that means.
Yeah. I wanted to bring in a picture of it, but that made you lag out a bit. I caught it, but chat, I don't know if you caught all that, but if you didn't, it's a little fluff ball of a guy. Hell yes.
How much of that did you miss? Do you want me to repeat any of it?
No, I think I got it. It just, some of your sentences got chopped up a little bit, but the words came through.
Okay.
It just had weird pauses. Moogle, but made of pipe cleaners? Fen, speak on this. How accurate is that?
Largely not, but I do appreciate it. that like a Yoshi's Island Moogle.
Oh.
Or a Yoshi's Woolly World, whatever, you know the one.
I imagine as it's flying around trying to figure out what to do with this broken sign it's just kind of accidentally holding, it drops it like down between you guys, and like a bit of it falls off, and instead of reading what was it, Cat, that said on the sign?
Nobody beyond this point.
Now it just says body beyond this point.
Well, now what am I going to do with that? Question for the GM.
Yes.
Do I make a link with the Moogle?
That's a great question.
My Moogle can make links.
Oh my gosh! What's the Moogle called?
Oh yeah.
I fully forgot to think of a name for them.
So maybe...
Is it bad to just be Mog?
No.
Mog is always a good one.
They come from a very long line of Mogs.
I mean, I think that's up to you, Finn. Yeah, like...
Don't do this, but my brain has said also Cooper, but Kuper.
What? That's weird. Who would ever try something like that?
Cooper. I mean,
Could I have a mastery link?
I'd say for sure you
with-
can make a
with
link to the
Mog?
Moogle. It's an independent creature.
I think it's. I mean, it's also going to be. Well, trying to think if there are any cases to be made together. Actually, you know what? You know what? She is absolutely going to act like it's a Dark Link, and she will never say this out loud, but she does, to her own frustration, find him very cute.
Hell
So,
yes.
so I think it is. I think it is a Light Link.
Yes, let's go.
I love that flavor.
This creature has a capacity for mischief. I can't help but appreciate them.
Yeah.
In ways I cannot yet describe, I see a bit of myself in this little fluff ball. And I worry that the world will eventually crush its poor little dreams, and I feel a profound sadness at that hypothetical. I will not, but I feel a certain urge to protect it from these two idiots that it surely has been kidnapped by.
Oh,
Splasher,
no.
if it's okay with you, I've put both Mog and Master Ramu as mastery links that are locked.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Mog is in mastery because Rowan is taking a lot of cues from Mog for reasons, and he's learning things from Mog that I
Oh,
won't elaborate on.
oh no.
No, it's good. It's cute.
Sure. and Master Ramu, is that your like shared Keyblade master teacher situation?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like when the second Fen said it, I was like, I love that.
So is it just straight up Ramu from Final Fantasy, like the big bearded man?
Not no.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Does Cooper also have a
It
link
might.
to Master Ramu?
I think so, yeah.
What were you saying, Kat?
Oh, just the flavor is. Splash, I'm not sure how much you've interfaced with Union Cross or Dark Road, but there is a Master Odin who teaches a class of Keyblade wielders, and so instead of Odin, it's Ramu.
Oh. So there's precedence for this. Good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, as you're sort of talking and staring at each other and feeling a weirdly strong sense of connection, not necessarily the same kind of connection to each other, but some kind of connection to each other, you hear a rustling coming from the nearby line of trees, the edge of the forest, and you hear the pattering of feet. It sounds weird. It sounds like there's a lot of people, but they're not exactly walking in lockstep, but they're sort of working in some kind of rhythm. It sounds bizarre. And you see some of the branches get pushed away, pushed to the side by first a purple hand, and then a pink hand, and then another purple hand, and another pink hand, and a face with some sort of like masquerade mask and a long nose pops out, and with it a body, several bodies. It kind of looks like 4 people leaning on each other's backs coming towards you, and the creature says, "Oh, hello! I heard a crash over here. Was that you?" And on that note,
Completely deadpan Sweets kind of pinches herself
yeah,
to make sure that this isn't just a high concept nightmare, but actually something she's going to have to deal with.
it unfortunately seems real. We're headed into an ad break now, so if we wanna just take 3 minutes to get some water, we can do that. We can also just keep on playing.
I'm down to like regroup for a sec.
Hell yeah. Let's do that then. So yeah, we're gonna take a little 3-minute break. I'll just throw us on the BRB screen and mute us. And I'll see everybody in a little bit. Wow. And hello, we are back from ads. We're down a dupe and a cat, but the ads are over, and I wanted to talk to you. Hello, chat.
Hi, chat.
Hi. Thank you guys so much for being here. Y'all are great.
Bip-a-dip.
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 We are back to chat.
We're back from ads.
Yes.
Woo.
Yeah.
Chat,
woo.
hi.
Hi, chat. I see you all, and I appreciate you. But
Dupe is now re-entering her little tent made out of the poncho.
entering the pod. Players, you're doing so good. They're doing so good. And I'm doing great.
Kate, I'm so excited to hear about Brewster.
Chatter, you're doing so good.
Yes.
Who was that?
Hello.
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 We have all returned.
Aw.
Are you well situated in your amazing pod?
Yeah.
The impenetrable, soundproof, thin cloth tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, it looks fun to be in.
It is, yeah.
That's good.
Eli!
Hello? Now hang on.
Ooh, Eli, good aim. You got Nico and Messi with that one.
And we're got a hype train started? Hello?
Chew, and I cannot stress this enough, chew.
Thank you, Eli. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. What do we got? Lily stock materials, Akon added, Messi Sandry Bird, Nico spot an enchanting elk. Yippee! No! Now hang on. Wait!
Borga and Walla and Amiibo
Holy
and
shit.
Gray, Kegston.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
woo.
My god, wow.
Happy hype train.
Oh, it's my first one. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Ah.
Hype train's gonna crash into you like the gummy ship.
Yeah.
How dare you? That wound is still very fresh.
Yeah, I need y'all to know that every time my subscription animation shows up, the Fugi has to reload for some reason.
My gosh.
We all die and are reborn. Are we the same us that we were? We scream. We do not know.
I am.
I'm glad you can sleep with that certain.
I know that I don't know.
That's
No,
great.
Cooper, I know it's you.
On that note, let's continue. So, this strange... Oh, the Fugi reset again. We'll be fine. We'll be good. There we are. This strange creature just... Oh, Fen! Thank you!
RoboSplash, no!
I did it and it was my fault.
Oh no! Fen! Fen, you've sent me to the robot realm. Please, when can I return? Not yet. Now just hang in there with me.
Splasha?
Discord, please.
Hello?
Give her back, Discord!
Am I back? Ah,
Give her back.
God damn it, Discord!
are we back? Please. Accept me.
Woof.
Splasha, we're
Just-
so sorry we can't
Just
hear
put her
you.
up to the window so we know she's okay.
Oh god. Oh god.
No.
The oh no that robotified at the end is truly harrowing.
The machine's got her.
No! We haven't even
No.
introduced them yet!
We don't even know who that faction is. Man. Imagine if they could hear me. What would they say?
Oh,
Hello?
oh, there's something.
Ep, ep, ep.
Ep, ep, ep? Do you hear me?
You're
Ep,
more
ep,
back
ep,
than
ep, ep,
before.
That's something.
Bip,
Ep,
bip, bip.
ep, ep.
Ep, ep, ep?
Ep, ep.
Hello? Yes? Perhaps? Lazuli?
Maybe. Bip, bip, bip.
Thank you. You got Bat. Let's go.
Gift sub from Lazuli.
Oh, man.
Ooh, Lazuli got Nyx. Good pull.
Hell yeah. Nico! Oh my god, to the dupers!
Nico,
Thank you.
Hell yes! Oh, that is huge! Came back with my dinner. What is happening? A hype train started and
I think we may have to wait out the train.
oh man. Anonymous?
Well, now who could that have been?
Now hang on. Aurasphere? Holy shit. So the fucked up thing is that I can clearly hear them,
Oh yeah, or a sphere.
but they
I've heard
can't
of
hear
killing her, but
me.
with kindness. Well, this is ridiculous. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Just a little out of character while like the world is frozen.
Someone is gathering
Then
light and
Rowan does
granting
look around.
advantage.
Sees everything, and then it's just like Rowan.
I'm Rowan.
Hey, don't you talk to
What?
them.
What?
Don't you talk
I
to
thought
them.
you were frozen.
And who?
And who are they?
No one for you to worry about.
But
nope.
you just
Nope.
I'm Rowan, and I'm the
Greater of time.
Mm-hmm. Chat, if I could set a scene for you, it is a please stand by screen with Sweets grumpily watering what should be her garden, but is instead a piece of the gummy ship.
Oh hell yes.
Whoa, people are saying hi to me.
Oh no. Rowan's gained
Imagine-
fourth wall sentience.
Oh,
Oh.
Pip, pip.
No.
Hello.
I miss Splash.
Please.
The hype train's tearing this family apart. Oh,
Hello? Have we stabilized? Huh? There is no hope. There's no hope.
Maybe.
perhaps.
Hello? Man, this is rough, huh? Stream derailed by hype train, how could you?
It's so close.
We're hearing every 10 words instead of every 100.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something. I'll say 9 unimportant words and then 1 important one. It ruins everything. I'm never having a hype train again. Yeah.
I heard the entirety of that sentence and the yeah.
Oh, that's good. I mean, the
Oh.
hype train is over.
Epepe?
Oh.
Epepe?
Was it really the hype train? My god.
I think it might have been.
I figured it was the alerts from the hype train and thus suggested the hype train, not thinking it would actually be the hype train, you know?
I think it was somehow the...
Silly.
That doesn't make sense, but like, I don't know. Hi gang, thank you for the hype train. Thank you for all the subscriptions, holy shit. So hey, if you ever want to just force a break upon us. I mean, for a moment there we were more we were closer to sort of just like forum role playing.
yeah.
Oh, you know,
Rowan,
you
like, gets pulled back in and is like,
Pulled back.
That's weird.
Oh, that's weird.
You get used to it, kid.
What?
What?
Or hopefully you won't, because you're going home.
What?
Anyway, don't look at me. There's a thing happening.
Yes, hello. So,
Oh God, it's talking.
to bring us back, if we're back.
Mhm.
Good.
I think we're back.
I think we're back.
A creature made up of what seems to be 4 bodies leaning against each other back to back, sort of like in a permanent squat, but all coming up together in one single head, is scuttling towards you, going, "Oh, what a
Someone is
crash!"
gathering light and granting advantage.
Oh, Rowan just got advantage.
Phew.
Bazinga. It's coming towards you, and stops short of sort of where the boundary of Sweet's place starts, and waves. Hello. Oh, do you need some help? No.
What are you offering?
Oh, well, I can
Friendly
lend a
yours?
hand or 8, and it waves all its 8 hands.
Yeah. Can you rebuild a house?
Oh, sure can. With a little bit of can-do attitude, anything's possible. But what happened? And who are you two?
Rowan kind of like looks between Sweets and the strange creature and is just like, this world is so crazy. Wait, who are we?
Oh no!
Rowan. I'm the greatest keyblade master in training
in
the
the
whole
whole
of the
of the
universe.
Wow!
Delivery needs work.
I thought it was great. That sounds very handy to have around. Now, how about you, little feller? And goes out to sort of try and pet the Moogle.
Ooh, what would the Moogle do?
What would the Moogle
If-
do?
If this person is being like sincere and not as scary as they sound, the Moogle would be down about it and would do like a little flutter around them.
Woohoo! What a little guy!
Oh, hi,
Oh.
that there's Mog. I'm Cooper.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Hello.
Hi.
I didn't see him. Are you kidding?
Well, I only have eyes for the most beautiful creatures, such as this little fluff ball. I love it. Oh, not that I'm saying you're not beautiful, but you know what I mean.
It's a joke. Cooper's the most beautiful guy that I've ever seen in my life.
Sweets has already recused herself from the conversation and is trying in vain to pull gummy ship parts out of the ground.
Just a quick timeout. We're getting some doob echo, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Shippers are taking notes. It worked fine for a bit, though.
Yeah.
And then character voice.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
We'll see if let's just continue, and if it keeps happening, I'm gonna have to send you to the push to talk realm. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I may artfully just mute when I'm not talking.
All right. Yeah, so sweet tries to like pick stuff up from the ground. I would say Sweet's might know this person. This is a resident of the neighboring animal village. So I'll actually leave that up to you, Cat. Would Sweets have seen this person around? Maybe even talked to them?
Is this person someone who would have been around, or is this a new emergence? Will look like?
It's definitely a person who's been around.
Like if they're a community member.
Yeah. They're definitely a community member.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, RoboSplash.
It'll all be over soon, I hope.
Oh no.
Man, one of these days this is gonna just work flawlessly, but it's not today.
Beep 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 beep. Buh.
Buh.
Splash.
We'll get there. Hello? Please? Come on.
We'll get there, hello?
Yes!
Hello? We'll get there, hello?
We're here. I think I know why it happened this time, because I thought surely I can bring up the character that this guy is. But no.
Oh.
It's so y'all are just gonna have to be stuck with the body horror description that I gave of it. The reality is not much better. I suggest looking up Crimson Breeder from Drawfee. I think that's what that guy was called. Is that right?
Oh,
Oh no.
So I was picturing the right thing then.
Yes. Although be careful just Googling that, because the word breeder is in there.
Yeah. I do remember this creature, but cannot picture them perfectly.
They don't make a lot of sense. But regardless, so...
What would Sweets have seen it doing in its daily life?
A great question. They would have seen it just kind of doing odd jobs here and there, just kind of like... What it actually does is unclear. It just kind of helps out where people need it. And then it goes home, so apparently.
Look, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this has been an extraordinarily strange day. Yes, I do believe I could use some assistance. These two, who I cannot stress enough, only met just moments ago, have crashed their spaceship directly into my garden, and try as I might, even with the strength of many people, I cannot seem to dislodge it. So if you could please help me pull this abomination out of my garden, I would kindly thank you.
Oh my! You two little sweet rolls crashed from space?
Yeah, we did. Our ship was
Maybe.
being pulled in.
Do you know about space? If so, yes. Otherwise, no.
Oh,
This
and
is
then,
a
like,
car.
Rowan kind of like looks at Cooper and goes, "Oh, oops, yeah," and then like tries to lean, acting cool, like he didn't just say yes immediately.
Under her breath, Sweet says, "Yeah, great job with the world order, kid," and then tries to pull on the gummy ship, and her hand slips and she smacks herself in the face.
The creature says, "Oh, no need to be coy. We've had a fair share of space travelers and what have you from around the place. It's been a while, though. A little troubling that you were pulled in. Are you quite all right? Broken bones? Do you need medical attention?"
No, trust me, they're fine.
Okay, sounds great. Well, in that case, do you have any way to get... Is that gonna work again? It's not gonna work again. That's very clear.
Do you have a gummy garage nearby?
Yeah, why would I have a gummy garage? That's silly. Then everything would be kind of bendy and weird. Come now, of course
Then no.
Slight knowing glance at the little bit of architecture that can be seen. Yeah, sure would be weird if things were bendy, huh?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
No, hey, it's not a slight against anybody. It's I just see there's not much of a proclivity to right angles around here. It's I like it. It's fun.
I can't help but sense a bit of passive aggression in your tone, and for the moment I am inclined to ignore it because I have more pressing issues, but I am making a note of that.
Sweets will remember that.
The dark link somehow gets darker.
Can I roll to deep dive?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Excellent. Let me very fluidly pull up my character sheet to do that with.
Yeah. Then I'll very fluidly be prepared for what kind of questions you can ask me.
I think almost any.
Yep, pretty much. Oh, goody!
Uh-oh!
On a miss, the GM tells you something you wish wasn't true.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah, you do have advantage, so that's true. You actually have 2 advantages. So do you want to re-roll it with advantage?
Oh, I used one of them.
Oh, so you did.
Oh, right. Wow, you're not lucky, huh?
It's not my luckiest of days, no.
It really isn't. God damn. Yeah, advantage was indeed rolled. I see that now. Right. Well, in that case, tells you something you wish wasn't true. Let me just look at my notes here.
If it helps you orient as to how to upset me, I was
Someone
going
is
to use what is the
gathering light
best
and
way out of this
granting
situation
advantage.
on a success, at the very least.
Okay. Oh, somebody got advantage. Sweets. Sweets deserves everything. Oh. Well,
Thank you.
You got it
Thank
back.
you so much.
So you still have 2 advantages to your name. Right, so what's the best way out of this situation is what you wanted to ask. Oh, yeah, actually. So the creature, as it's talking to you, says, oh well, you must have lodging. We must get you situated, and I believe something quite bad happens to outsiders. I think that's why we don't see your lot as much as we used to, yes. I don't know what, though. Nothing good, I imagine. I'd love for you to come with me to the village. It's close by, and, well, you can stay here. And Sweets That is the best idea. Like, your place is fucked. Like, you can probably salvage some, like, trinkets and items from inside, but this is gonna be a rough one to rebuild, and right now, these people do need a roof over their heads, and so do you.
Sweet says, "Yeah, you know what? The two of you go right ahead. I'm just gonna make do with what I got." And she goes back to the house and goes to open the door, and it just falls directly onto her.
The door frame's fine.
Yeah.
Of course. Give up to...
Rowan is like sort of wincing with each progressive cartoon crash sound.
Yeah. The creature says, "Oh, by the way, my name is Lee. You may refer to me with she and her pronouns, if you please. Now, would you like one or two houses? Just kidding, I can't promise anything, but follow me," and it just starts kind of scuttling off back into the woods.
Sweets emerges from the rubble with a bundle of definitely not long
Someone is
sword-shaped
gathering
objects
light
hidden
and
under a
granting
tarp.
advantage.
Interesting.
Wait, I'm so sorry. The alert for advantage talked over you just then. Say that again.
I say Sweets emerges from the rubble dragging behind her a bundle of definitely not 5 long semi-cylindrical things hidden under a tarp.
Oh, good. And now Cooper has another advantage. Yippee!
Yippee! I can't wait for Sweets to use those meter-long pipe bombs.
Uh-oh.
As they start walking, Rowan is definitely gonna lean into Cooper and just be like, how are we going to contact Master Ramu? I didn't really think that far.
Yeah, no. Maybe something with the ship, but
Can we like
mm,
plug the Navi gummy into stuff in like I didn't really listen too much in the World Order class. Is Navi compatible with other worlds? Like or gummy? Like could we just like build a gummy like communication thingy?
maybe I've you've done more gummy than me. I don't actually know much about it. This was your idea, after all.
You're right. I endangered us. I'll be the one to
No,
find the answer.
no, I wouldn't go. No,
And
it's fine. Don't
he
worry
looks
about it.
fired up and then puts both of his hands on Cooper's shoulders and goes, I fix this. And he's got
Oh.
stars in his eye.
I really believe you think you can.
I also believe that you believe that. And then the Sweets turns to the Moogle. "So, I'm terrified to ask this, but does anyone know that you were coming here? Is anyone going to come looking for you? Look, even if the answer is no, please just tell me yes."
It's gonna be a no and a shoulder shrug.
No, I respect that about you. No, that's fair. All right. Okay. All right. Yep.
Come on, friends. You're falling behind. It's easy to get lost in these woods.
A loud scraping sound as as Sweets is pulling the bundle.
Boy.
Do you want help with that? It seems like a lot. Like
Emotionally, or it's fine. It's fine. This is my burden to bear. I got it.
I meant
I got it.
physically, but you raise an interesting question.
You hear the hurried sound of Lee coming back to you. Oh, apologies. I've been so rude. I can't carry your burden, but I can carry you. Come on. And it bends down and extends an arm for each of you. Just hop on and I'll carry you into town. What do you say?
All right. Okay. And then Rowan jumps up excitedly.
Oh dear, okay. Any other takers?
If it's not a problem, sure.
Of course
Oh,
it's
we
not a
hate
problem.
to be an imposition.
Oh, not at all. I love giving a hand. Or aids.
What? Hey, she's kind of funny.
Sweets, from what little you know about Lee, this is like their only joke. And it fucking sucks having just heard that joke every fucking time they come around. Like, you're just, going out picking weeds from your garden, and she's like, oh, do you need a hand? Oh, aid!
I don't think Sweet says anything, but they do, for only a moment, visibly age 10 years before popping back into shape.
And do they accept the ride?
Absolutely not.
Understandable.
If a lift is attempted, I think her legs stay on the ground and just sort of stretch for a moment.
Oh, a little gift there. All right. Well, keep up then. Let's go. And she starts walking. Long cat, yes.
Rowan kind of like leans on the arm a little bit of Lee and looks back to Sweets and says, "Look, we got off on the wrong hand. My name's Rowan. This is my best buddy in the entire universe, Cooper. And this is Mog.
Hello.
We really didn't mean to land on your house, but what's your name?"
Sweets realizes for one beautiful moment that while up this high, they can't really make out what Rowan is saying, and that's the one comfort that she's going to get in this moment. But then she sees that Rowan is staring and reluctantly sort of returns to normal height. What?
Your name. What's your name?
Sweets. With an X.
Where?
That's privileged information.
I mean,
Nice to
I'd
meet-
hope the X is in the name.
Do you
Well-
have insurance for your house? Does this cover that?
Does this look like the face of someone who had insured their house? Her frown sort of extends down off of the face.
Whoa.
Okay, so this world has house insurance. Good to know.
Yeah, but
Fascinating that that
unfortunately-
was what we took away from that.
I mean, unfortunately, it seems like she doesn't have it though. So we're a little in the pickle about it.
Got it. So you're the smart one. I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, I'm plenty smart.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we didn't mean to, destroy your house and your garden, but we're heroes, so we owe it to you to fix it and to at least help you out.
Yeah, we're gonna I mean, we're in a little bit of trouble ourselves, I guess, at the minute, but we will do every effort to help.
Sweets is so overwhelmed and confused by Rowan referring to himself as a hero right after admitting to destroying Sweets' entire livelihood. Sweets just sort of like raises a finger and opens her mouth to start talking, and then just no sound comes out.
Oh. It doesn't take you more than 20 minutes of a brisk walk with Lee to approach a clearing in the woods where we see let me just see, do I do this? I believe so. You come upon a cute little town. It's got beautiful colors. It's got either faces in the buildings or maybe the windows are just shaped like that. That's probably fine. An observatory and looming way in the distance, some sort of machine pumping out smoke at an alarming rate. Neither Sweets nor Lee seem faced by this at all. This is what you're used to, Sweets. This is how it is. And Lee goes, all right, well, now if you need a place to be, well, I'd suggest, we have, of course, the nice farmer's house over there. That's where, that's where I need to check my notes. Hang on. Yes, that's where Mr. Shoe lives. Although, I mean, if you really need to get help getting perhaps a place to live, I'd suggest maybe talking to the mayor. She's usually in the house with the big telescope thing. She's a real nice one, that one. She'll get you housed and homed and a warm or cold meal depending on preferences. And then she gently puts Rowan and Cooper down.
There was a very unfortunate bit of Discord hiccup.
No!
But only in the part of which house the mayor's is.
Okay. The house with the observatory.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Rowan is totally starstruck and looks like he's at Disneyland and is like for the first time, and sort of like with the biggest smile, sort of takes one of Lee's many hands and shakes it and goes, "Oh, thank you for the lift, Lee. This place is amazing. What's the town called?"
Oh, apologies. I forgot that you're not from around here. How could I forget? Silly me. I'd lose my head if it wasn't screwed on 4 bodies.
You're so funny.
Thank you. I try. I am the town comedian after all.
See why?
Let me do a proper introduction. You no, that's not how you introduce a city. Welcome. That's how you start. Welcome to Animal Village. That's it. I don't have like a big thing about it other than that.
And Rowan is just like, whoa, Animal Village. Where we gotta like check out all of the shops and see what they got and like and maybe practice like some new techniques and like learn stuff from the locals and oh, this is so cool.
So the mayor's gonna fix my house?
Why, you're asking me?
Unfortunately. I see.
Why would I know that? I haven't even spoken to the mayor. I was out for my little stroll, the daily one, to keep the humors balanced. And I saw the... Oh, you can actually kind of see the smoke from the wreckage there. It's kind of a nice parallel to the smokestack from the other side. Oh, well. Oh, but
Yes,
don't
very
hesitate to
poetic.
call on me if you need some help putting out the fire at your home.
Wait, the fire? And as Sweet says that, like, there's just an enormous, like, pillar of flame that just shoots up in the background.
Oh, no.
You're gonna want to get a hose.
I'm
Or
imagining just a
8.
piece.
Yes, 8 would be preferable if you have 8 hoses, each with individual sources of time. Time is a factor here.
Oh, dear. I'd better get a move on then. Do you need anything else right now? I have a fire to put out, I believe.
Oh, one more thing before you go.
Yes?
And, like, Rowan looks deadly serious. When you're back, I want to train with you.
Okay. Train
oh,
what?
oh. But you know, fighting techniques and styles and, like, cool poses and moves. You look like you know loads. I mean, look at how many hands you got.
Oh, you charm. I sure have my, array of cool poses. Yes, you can learn a thing or two.
Yes! All right.
I can show you one of them right now if you'd like.
I would like nothing more.
The fire instantly forgottenly just starts posing. Now, what about this?
And he's like trying to copy them.
Yeah. There's just like arms and legs in every direction. It's impossible to copy.
Well, you seem to be getting along quite well. Anyway, if you'll excuse me, this is typically the part of the day where I get my crying in, so I'm gonna go attend to some things.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Swedes. No need to be a grumpus. I'll get your house in tip-top shape. Goodbye! And she rushes off.
Under their breath, Sweet says, "Call me a grumpus again, see what happens."
And you're left at the edge of this quaint little village.
So, like, looking around, Rowan definitely is just sort of like, so sweet. What the heck is that thing? Did someone else crash land here? And points to the smokestack in the background.
Don't remember.
Because, like, we could see that one from up in space and stuff, and there was, like, a weird crack. Like, what gives?
Clearly the planet did. Any further questions?
Hundreds.
I was afraid
Perfect.
you would say that.
Perfect answer.
You don't remember?
No, I do not.
What do you remember?
I remember a time when my life was simpler. It seems only a few hours ago. Now, if you'll excuse me. And Sweet starts heading toward the mayor's house.
Rowan sort of looks at Cooper as though, like, there's something deeper there, and, like, gives the signal to follow along.
I was just gonna say, do we tell her that that's probably where we're headed to? Or do we just show up at the same time?
Talking about, man, like, clearly we're a team. We're in this together.
Meanwhile, Sweets is very much doing the whole, oh, I've said goodbye and now I'm trying not to be awkward now that I see that we are in fact walking in the same direction.
Oh no.
And yeah, follows along and goes, like, alongside, behind. And it's just like, so, do you have any cool powers? How come you're black and white and everything here is colorful? If that's an okay question to ask. You're really bendy and tall. Like,
Oh God.
what? How do you do that? Like,
Don't remember. Next question.
hey, wasn't there something that Miss Lee said about outsiders and stuff? Have you ever seen any outsiders before?
Not if I could help it.
And what was that about? Like something weird and bad happening to them? Are we gonna be okay?
I mean, everyone's definition of okay is different. If it helps, living here doesn't necessarily guarantee that nothing bad. Anyway, we're here.
Yeah, you open the door, step into this like semblance of like some sort of official office. There's definitely stacks of papers and books and stationery and desks and ink blots everywhere, and um uh, uh let me find here. What appears to be an anthropomorphized duck pops out from a stack of papers, inks, bloods all over her feathers. And she rustles her feathers a bit, shakes the ink off, looks up. Oh! Ah. Oh dear. Were you... I heard the crash. Hello, I'm Flappy, the mayor of Animal Village. Who might you be? Do you need assistance?
I would like to inquire as to where to go to get a new house, preferably shaped like a middle finger hand that I could place over top of where mine used to be.
Oh, you know we don't do profanity here. And besides, sweet, you decided not to live in the village, and there's very little I can do to help other than offer you a place in the village.
You know what? I should have seen this coming. Thank you for your time.
No,
And
oh no. No, please say. I need to hear what happened. I heard the crash. I assume it, wait. Now, why would you need a new house exactly?
Hi.
Oh, hello there.
I'm
Flappy.
Cooper. Hi, Flappy. It's nice to meet you.
Likewise.
I'm Cooper. This is Rowan. We something happened with our ship, and it did unfortunately crash down into Sweets' garden, and then also their house.
Well, oh dear. Well, you look okay. From such a nasty thing to have happened to you. That's good.
So thankfully we're okay. Our ship is in pieces and also on fire, and also so is the rubble of Sweets' house.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, sweets. I misunderstood your request before. Oh, that's quite serious. Oh. A moment, please, and she starts rustling through some papers.
As she does, Rowan's like, Cooper, she's a little duck. She's a little talking duck.
And Miss Lee was quite a bit more than just a little duck, but that didn't raise any. It's fine.
Oh, we have a fair share of types of people here. This used to be a bit of a hub, so I'm told, but oh, when you said ship, you meant, and she points upwards, like.
Right? Yeah. No. The flying kind. Yeah.
Oh dear, you're not from this place?
No.
Oh. Moment, please. And she starts rustling through papers again.
Lee did mention something about outsiders and maybe something bad.
Oh, yes, outsider's the word. Yes, correct. Oh.
They're concerns for our own safety, but, mildly a bit too. Also, we don't want to cause any trouble for you all either, though.
Oh, no.
As much as we can help it.
Oh, no worries, no worries. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Now, where you said outsiders, is that O-T? No, O-U. Ah. Oh, dear. Well, I've got good news and bad news. Which would you like first?
The good
Bad news.
That was perfectly timed. Oh. In that case, let's start with the bad, and then we'll uplift our spirits with the good ones. The bad news is that, well, well, I'm a little bit flabbergasted as to how you got through the barrier. I thought that was supposed to hold. But no matter. I'm no history buff. I've just read the papers. You see...
Was that bad?
It might be. Oh, it might be none of your fault. The barrier should have held. It should have held, rather. No, but the bad news is, well, to put it bluntly, we have sort of a, let's call it an unnatural phenomenon. Perhaps you saw it, when you came here, the big old hole in the planet.
Yeah.
And it's spewing out this nasty stuff, and well, it's not great for us. It's not healthy. It's not. But this sort of dark mist will oh, I'm so sorry. It might change you, is what I'm trying to say. For the worse.
You'll get used to it.
Wait a minute.
That's a really pointed remark.
Wait a minute. Big hole. Dark mist.
Yes.
Changes.
Correct.
Cooper, this sounds like a hero's quest.
Wow, yeah, no, you're correct.
Gotta help him, dude.
It's hard to help others when you need to help yourself, but you're so right.
No, but think about it. What would Master Ramu do?
Master Ramu would have stayed
Help
home.
us.
I'm going to save you the effort and let you know now. It may appear from a distance like a hero's quest, but what it is just an endless hole down which you send your energy and your investments and your time, and you get nothing in return. I'll save you the effort. Leave it.
As Sweets is saying that, Rowan just immediately thrusts his hand out and starts shaking the mayor's wing and goes, "Miss Mayor, we accept your hero's quest."
What quest?
You have no sense of decorum at all, do you?
Oh, we don't even know the good news yet.
Oh, yes, of course.
All right.
Yes, the good news. It's not gonna... Well, it's not gonna be... You have some time before the changes happen. It takes a while. It takes a while. Well, it will happen. Eventually. But you have time. So that's good.
Is the time the good news?
Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. That wasn't very good news, is it?
No,
Oh,
it is what it is, isn't
Like
it?
a mark of mastery! Dude, this is a perfect
Isn't
opportunity!
Rowan? It really isn't.
No, it is! I've read the book!
Oh, of all of the ones you could have jumped to, okay.
Yet I get the impression you very much have not read the books. I would listen to your friend.
I was following you on Hero's Quest, but I'm afraid it's not the other one.
It's fine. If we solve their problem with this whole thing, then we're not gonna have the bad effects of whatever's coming out of it. Both of us win. And besides, we haven't got a working gummy ship right now, so the best thing we can do is try and look for parts and pieces that might work, and, you know, what better way to do that than a hero's quest?
I would like to deep dive again.
Oh yeah. While you roll for that, the Mayor Flappy is like, yes, quite. Could you let go of my hand now? It's starting to hurt a little bit. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Thank you. Whew.
I'm sorry. You're really cute, and like, oh
Oh.
man, you're.
Oh, sweetheart. Now hang on.
Oh, well, it's a different role.
It's the same roll. I mean, it's different numbers, but come on. Well. And yes, advantage was rolled. That's wild.
It sure was.
That's fucking... No, come on, man. Well...
No, we're consistent with the flavor here.
We sure are. I think it was Amy said earlier, like, yeah, alternative title for this adventure, Sweet's very bad, horrible, never-ending day of misfortune. Yeah. Seems that way, huh?
Someone is gathering light and granting advantage.
Anyway, lay it on me.
Yep. Well,
What do I wish wasn't true now?
At least Juno reimbursed your advantage, so that's nice.
Thank you, Juno.
You go deep within your psyche, considering everything that's happening right now. And you realize that this is... I mean, Rowan is kind of right on this one. I mean, it's not entirely hopeless. Something could be done. And it sucks that that's true, because you've built your life around the fact that nothing can be done, but it can. And you needed this guy to ruin your house to realize that.
Could I, like, have Rowan turn around to Sweets and, could I please try a convince somebody roll?
Oh, sure.
I don't know.
There's a
what
convince
this...
player and a convince NPC macro, so
okay,
for player.
Awesome.
So what are you trying to convince Sweets?
So Rowan kind of like looks between Sweets and the mayor and has like a thought, because he's now fully entranced in the idea of a hero's quest. And he goes, listen, your house got wrecked. We need a guide to take us to the big scary hole. And Miss Mayor, if I may ask, perhaps the village could handle fixing Sweets' house in the meantime, but that's going to take a while. So you may as well show us where this hole is. And he's gonna roll a convince somebody roll with his power. He has the most dangerous power.
Oh no.
The power to turn those relative to allies. So I'm really hoping that this is successful. And I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Hell.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
There it
I'm
fucking
furious.
is. So, you're convincing somebody,
Mhm.
and if they refuse, they lose a link. If they do it, they get an experience point.
He's got the biggest, stupidest smile on his face, and he's holding his hand out to Sweets. And there is just a power emanating from him.
Sweets doesn't shake the hand, but they do the entirety of the two panel I guess meme. Cool. So how do I mark experience?
Great question.
Uh,
I don't remember.
it's nothing that I have built into the character sheets, but on the like book, it's just like a 0 out of 5 kind of thing. And once you hit 5 experience, you can take something happens. I can look to see what that something is.
Yeah, I'm also looking for it. But yeah, you can write it down
Also,
in your
yeah,
bio.
Rowan did
I
also
think.
change your link.
Oh yeah. So just like Monster of the Week, yep. Yeah, so if you go into your character and hit edit.
Oh, I've realized now that I have not been pushing to talk. If I'm reading the text correctly, I need to change my push to talk button because it is moving me out of the screen. One moment.
Oh no.
If I'm reading this correctly, it says on a successful convince somebody, the convinced person gains a light link with you and you gain a locked mastery. If you already have a link with this person, replace it. So what it sounds to me is while Rowan replaces their link with a mastery link, I think I gain a light link in addition to my existing dark link.
That sounds right. Yeah, for sure. Because now this person is just both wait, let me find the explanation here. Now you both see them as a rival and a friend.
For reasons that still make me very angry, part of me does see a part of my distant past self in this fucking goofball.
Incredible. Rival. Frenemy. Yes. Yes. That's the exactly correct word. You're frenemies now.
And let me check the text again. Is this a locked link or is this just an open expendable?
Open expendable. And just to reiterate, since we're on links now, links can be spent too. You might have abilities that spend links, some people do. But all characters can gain advantage on a roll by spending a link. Create small-scale retcons. Or 2 links can be exchanged for 1 experience. Yeah, I believe it's if you hit 5 experience, you
Excellent.
level up, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You gain an advancement, which is either increasing a stat, picking a new move from the playbook, or picking a move from a different playbook.
No, I'm gonna have to make sure this goober doesn't die horribly, aren't I? Oh, yes, Pin, you're so right. What are the links to Flappy Board? I'm glad you asked, because I of course forgot.
Oh yeah, I
With
was also going to ask, should we have formed them with Lee?
Yes. So let's do that now. So let's start with Sweets. What kind of link do you have towards Lee?
I'm so sorry. There was a bit of Robo Splash. Are we doing Lee or the mayor?
We're doing Lee, if I'm back. Hello?
Hello.
Yes. We're doing Lee first. So Sweets, what's your link to Lee?
I think dark.
That yeah. Yeah, that tracks. Rowan,
Light.
of course. And Cooper?
Are we rolling to make these links?
No, I believe you just get them? Question mark? Roll. No, sorry. You're right. You do roll. You do roll. You're so right. Okay, so let's go back to Sweets.
Rolling to use it?
Right.
You're not using the link. So when you make a link, you roll based on the kind of relationship.
Roll based on the kind of relationship. And then so you have to get 10 plus.
Yes. Do we have a macro for make link? We do. And if you roll with a link that's based off your highest stat, you get a +1 to that roll. And if you roll for your lowest stat, you get 1 experience.
Ooh.
I'm seeing the Fugies on Discord spinning. I don't know if Splasha got that.
I don't think I did. What was said? Are we not hearing each other? I don't think we are. Shit. Right, well, chat. There's an ad coming up anyway, and I can't snooze it. So I think we're gonna take a 5-minute break. I'm gonna shut down stream and start it up again so we can possibly get background music and things might be less fucked.
Heck yeah.
And I'll see y'all on the other side. So stay tuned.